Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy, 33 to 33. Listen up. Here's a story about Roxy who's turning 33 in 1 month. It's June 13th. I'll be 33 July 13th. I've heard people say it's my Jesus year, but when I was on the phone with my brother last night telling him that I'm doing this, he was like, "Oh, cool, for your Larry Bird year." And I was like, "I like that much better." So things to go over, top of show with you guys. Few different things. This is year 1994. There's a lot of cool stuff that happened in 94. Some good things that we will be talking about. We're going to be talking about the highest grossing movies of that year, the Billboard top chart of that year, the TV shows that got the most viewership that year. We're also going to be talking about what it is the year of. And this is the last year I have a letter. So if we get enough Streamlabs like we have in the last 2 episodes, then I will read it. Not only is this one a letter, but this one also has some stuff in it that he put in here. So if we want to see this one, then make sure that you send in streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Support the show. The first episode was weak sauce. We got better in the second episode, third episode. And if we keep it going, then I'm going to continue to do all 33 to 33 for as long as you guys allow me to be here. It's a fan-funded show. Only here if you guys let me be. So keep it up. I will say something really cool that I saw when I went to my YouTube algorithms is that these shows, and now somebody's going to fuck it up, but they have 100% thumbs up, which is really nice, even though they've got lower viewership. Thanks to the people who are viewing that like and comment and subscribe. It really helps. As you guys know, I've been asking you to comment on these after the fact if you're not watching live, and I've been looking and reading some of them on the show. So let's take a look at what some people had to say about the 1993 episode. Okay, here we go. One more time, everybody. Feeling fine. 11th Cup fan said, "I love these letters to you. Your dad wrote. That's such a lovely thing he did. We'll send in Streamlabs because it's the last one I have. He hasn't given me any past this age. So we'll see." Then we've got, I don't know. I didn't know you were doing these, but it looks like a fun series. I'll try to catch up. Thanks, Shelby. Okay. Oh, Shelby was also sad to hear about Grace Under Fire. Yeah, I didn't mean to ruin it for them there. And then, somebody, Jay Morgan's parents got engaged in 93. Yeah, let me know what happened to you guys that year. Sam said, "I appreciate the shout out for 60 minutes. I know, Sam, because you and I were equally shook about the 60-minute thing. Nobody else seemed to be shook like Sam and I were about 60 minutes continuing to top the mother effing charts. And let me tell you guys something. If we're going to start with television, I'm going to just let you guys know right from jump, 60 Minutes is no longer in the top 5. What happened in 1994 where people were like, enough with 60 Minutes. We can't do it anymore in the top 5. We can't just only watch 60 Minutes anymore. So in 1994, let's talk a little bit about what happened. I was 3 years old. This is the year of the dog, according to Chinese Zodiac. Year of the dog is also, I started to look up, like, what does it mean to be year of the dog? Year of the dog is when the dog, so anybody who's born in 94, the dog is born under the signs of loyalty and anxiety. Any 94 people in here who can confirm or deny? Are you loyal and anxious? I honestly think there's way worse things to be. Loyalty, hell yeah. Anxious, bit of a bummer, but doesn't make you anything but a good person usually. Some people with anxious are not good people, but a lot of people with anxiety are great people. It makes them anxious because the world is a tricky, sticky place. Well, stickier for some people than others. I guess trickier for some people than others. Send in your Streamlabs. Let's see what's going on in here. Wait, this is funny. Mike Joyce sent in a Streamlab that just said his top 5 Pixar movies yesterday. Sent that in. He must have meant to send that in during World Girls. But I feel like I read them. Did he send them in both? Well, thank you for the Streamlabs from then, Mike Joyce. For anybody who's curious what Mike Joyce's top 5 Pixar movies of all time are, I'm going to tell you because the Streamlabs is in my Roxy Drive Streamlabs. Ratatouille, Coco, The Incredibles, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. Toy Story is one of my favorite franchises. I feel you. I think it's a lot of people. Make sure you Streamlabs in. I appreciate the super chats greatly. However, remember, they take 50% of the super chats. So if you want to stick it to the man and give the creator everything, then make sure that you go into the Streamlabs. But I appreciate these super chats. Vegas ready with our first super chat of the day. Said, happy birthday. If you ever make it to Vegas, I'd love to say hi, smoke with you. LOL, you're a dope chick. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I don't know how Snoop does it because we see him smoke with everybody and people pass him things. I could never smoke something that I didn't know exactly where it came from. But, you know, maybe like I can smoke my J, you smoke your J kind of thing. And I haven't been in Vegas since Winston's birthday there. I think I'm overdue for a trip there. It's not my birthday for another month, but thank you for the happy birthday wish. Thank you to Paco Loco. Where you been, Paco Loco? You've been missed. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget, Streamlabs them in. But the super chats are much appreciated. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just go to streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, just like my guy, Logic Blaster, just did our first Streamlabs of the day today. Logic Blaster says, you are fantastic, Roxy. Love this year by year series. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm liking it too. You know, I think I've talked about this before. A lot of very smart people, including a lot of doctors and psychologists, say that nostalgia is one of the number one causes of depression. But I don't look at this series as nostalgia like I'm longing. I wish I could go back to 1994. It's just kind of fun to remember the things that we loved then and why we love them still now, or what's popular now, or what's changed. So that kind of nostalgia, I think, is fun and healthy. Let's talk about more things that happened in 94. Tanya Harding, the attack on Nancy Kerrigan happened in 1994. Do you guys know that for the Tomorrow Show, a show that I used to host, we did an hour-long sit-down with Nancy Kerrigan? It was a really great interview. I don't know that it's available anywhere anymore. I could look for it, but this was right before I, Tanya came out. And I felt so bad for Nancy Kerrigan because it's just like, Tanya Hart, now the kids all know who Tanya Harding is, and nobody remembers Nancy Kerrigan's name. And that's so fucked and sad. What happened was horrible, horrible, horrible. This is also a big year in rock music for a sad reason. This was the year of the death of Kurt Cobain. I often think about what would have happened with Nirvana if it hadn't been for the death of Kurt Cobain. It's obviously not the only reason that his death is tragic. Of course, he is remembered by his daughter, Frances Beam, who I follow on socials because she's an absolute stud. But it's just wild to think about what could have happened. Probably never would have gotten the Foo Fighters, but probably would have gotten a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, just crazy, crazy year. And then this was the year that Nelson Mandela became the first Black president of South Africa. Huge deal. This is also the year that there was a massive earthquake in the San Fernando Valley, which killed 57 people. And that is known as one of the costliest earthquakes on record. And then I'm going to tell you guys about some things that didn't make the lists. Didn't make the lists, but big year. I can't believe in the top 5 movies of this year, Shawshank Redemption is not one of them. Also not one of them is Schindler's List. That kind of blows me away. Although I want to hear your guys' guesses. Maybe those were on your list. What is in the top 5 movies? And in the top 5 TV shows, it doesn't make the list. But this is the year that my favorite show of all time, Friends, comes out. So when I think of 94, if somebody said to me, gun to my head, I don't know why that's the expression, but what's the first thing you think of when you think of 1994? My answer is Friends, because that's when my baby came out. Friends is my baby. I want my baby back ribs, chili, baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Okay, so place your bets, place your guesses. What was topping the Billboard charts, TV, movies, and also what happened to you this year? If we get enough in the Streamlabs, then I shall read my year 3 letter. On top of reading my year 3 letter, I will also show you guys what's inside here. I don't remember, but I see that there is something in here that isn't just a letter. So we shall see what it is. Thank you to Mike Joyce in the Streamlabs. He says 4 out of 33. The Mask came out this year. Have you seen it? It's not a great movie, but Jim Carrey really goes full Jim Carrey in it. He had a great year in general. Yes, I saw The Mask. I remember loving it. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Was it not a great movie? I kind of thought it was. Interesante. Let's see. Please, Paco Loco says, please don't let him leave. Seeing y'all make me believe in love. LOL, money. What is this about? Don't let him leave. Is that the name of a song? Don't let him leave. Don't let him leave. I really don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. So let's chat. Let's start with television. In a year of great television, 1994, what do you guys think was the number one TV show? I'll give you a hint. It had 20.6 million watchers. 20.6. What was number one? What was 2, 3, 4, 5? What were the top 5 shows? I'll let you guys know. Grace Under Fire hit this list again at number 4. Grace Under Fire. Still had never heard of it. That's wild to me. Also still on this list, keeps topping these lists, Home Improvement was number 3. I don't think any one of you will guess number 5. But 1 and 2, I think you could get. So let me know. Curious if you guys are able to guess these. Paco Loco says 94 WWF was awesome. That show taught me how to talk poop. Yeah, you gotta talk smack. I think that's probably when I was watching wrestling because my brother, but I don't remember much of it. Thank you for the super sticker as well, my dear. Don't forget, Paco Loco, and to all of you guys, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer so I can get the full cut and not just 50% because YouTube takes that ish. All right, let's go. RQMD SMD for that support in the Streamlabs. Thank you. Ash in the Streamlabs staying with his trend, 1994. Appreciate that big support. He said, I watched Inside Out 2 today. Sequel's my favorite Pixar movie of all time. It was quite good. Wow. Gonna need a rewatch or 2 to figure out if it's S tier or A tier. Okay, but at least it was really good. I cannot wait to see it. I'm really looking forward to it and can't wait to watch it. I love, it's my favorite also, Inside Out. Love it. So hope that I like this. Let's go back to 1994 though. Let's see what some of you guys' guesses were. Grace Under Fire isn't available to stream anywhere. Yeah, I just don't know anything about it. What y'all got for 94? What do you think? Okay, in the 5th spot, so we already know 3 is Home Improvement, 4 is Grace Under Fire, 5 is Monday Night Football. I mean, of course, Monday Night Football annihilated, but why this year does it do so much better than other years? I don't know. What happened in 1994? People were like, let's watch Monday Night Football. Are you ready for some football? Monday Night Football. The number 2 spot, ER. What's up, ER? You were a banger of a show. And then the number 1 spot should surprise absolutely no one. And it is, of course, the fiercest competitor to my favorite show, Friends, but also amazing show, Seinfeld. Seinfeld is the number 1 spot in 1994. Did you guys guess that? Do any of those shock you? Let me know. Oh, interesting. Electric Knight says, oh, John Madden may have joined Monday Night Football that year. Maybe that is what happened. Or Jay said maybe they had great games that season. Could be that. Stan Stryer, let's go Lloyd in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. He said, Team Stryer, 1994. I turned 10 years old. My favorite movie is True Lies. I'm not Friends fan, but I remember the Rembrandt song, I'll Be There For You, in constant rotation on MTV. Good posture, Roxy. Every time you say it, I have to straighten up. Straighten up, Rox. Sorry, y'all. Did I hit the wrong button? Yes, I did. I meant to go this way, and I went this way. Did you guys even notice I was gone? Y'all were keeping each other entertained, weren't you? Uh, Mid-sentence, we back. It wasn't too long. I would think that I'll Be There For You would have topped the charts, but it's not on there. I got snapped. Y'all are funny tonight. Okay, so let's talk about the songs that absolutely annihilated this year. Okay, any guesses? Top 5 Billboard's hottest hotties. Not what it's called. What do you guys think top these charts? What was the number 1 song of the year? The number 2 song of the year really makes me giggle. Mariah hit number 5 again with Hero. Mariah's been crushing these 90s charts. Power of Love, Celine Dion is number 4. Number 3 and number 2 and number 1 are all so 1994. It's like the year of love making, and I don't know. I wonder if a lot of people were born in the end of 94 or 95 because I feel like people were going to Bone Town to some of these songs. Can you guess what they are? Send them in. Let me know. Let's go to number 3. I'll make love to you like you want me to. Boyz II Men tops these charts multiple years in a row. I did not realize Boyz II Men was going to stay in the 90s top 5. Let's go to the next one. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. And I swear. That's I Swear, All for One. Was not expecting that. I think I saw a few of you guys predict this number 1 spot. I saw a sign. Open up my eyes. I saw a sign. Ace of Base, baby. Yeah, a lot of y'all knew. A lot of y'all knew. How'd you guys know that one? Just screams 1994. Like the sign, I swear, and I'll make love to you. The power of love, and then Hero. Hello, early mid 90s. Hello. Okay, we're getting to the movies soon, but don't forget, if you want me to read this letter, Streamlabs in, Super Chat in. I am curious what is in there. Eric in the Streamlabs says, Eric with CK here. Yes, Eric with CK. LOL 1994. Do you remember the Northridge earthquake at age 3? I just graduated middle school. That thing was bonkers. So when it happened, I think the earthquake happened in January or something like that, or early in the year, because I think I was still out here because I moved. It happened when I was 2, I think. So it was before July. I think so. And my parents described my crib going across the room. I guess my crib wasn't tied down, and my dad chased my crib across the entire room, leaving. I believe that was the earthquake in which that happened. Maybe he talks about it in the letter. I don't know. Logic Blaster again in here. Thank you. He said, Roxy, I'm excited for what you and Christian from New York City are going to do in the future. I love your back and forth interaction. Thank you. I got to go look at those comments from the episode today. I can't believe that's my last episode with him in LA. Maybe forever, but it's just crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, for those of you guys who didn't know, I launched For Real Rejects today, this morning. Tara and I launched our new merch line. I'm actually wearing our sweater right now. It says Reject straight across it. This thing is so comfortable. I've been wearing it every day since I got it a few days ago. And on the back, for fun, this is so cute. It's like our little logo that we're obsessed with. Can you guys see this? It says Cult of Sheject. It's like down in a little corner, like a Lululemon or a Nike symbol would be. And if you want, rejectnationshop.com, that's where you can buy it. And I'm just so happy that they're letting us do a merch line over there because I love being a reject. It's just been awesome, a great home for me. And I think that this is such a baddie sweater. They come in this color, purple, gray, a more blue, and a navy. And they're all dope in case you guys are interested in going to buy one. Only do it if you want one. To me, if I saw this, I would buy it. I was wearing one, you guys remember when I was home, that said Cape Cod. That was this color, and it inspired me to design this because I was like, this is so effing sick. And I believe it's your first purchase. I think you get 10% off. So Anyway, go check that out. Okay. So thank you though for the shout out about Christian. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna have me merge with into like a live show with Steph and Mike and Brett and him, or just still do me, him, and Brett, or what. I don't know. I don't know. I think he's gonna get more, as you guys know, I think he's gonna get more invested in his New York people, but we shall see. No matter what, I'm grateful to him. And yeah. So send in, I want to hear memories from you guys. What was up in 1994? What's the biggest thing that happened to you in 1994? If you are alive, let me know. We're going to jump over to movies. What's your favorite movie from 1994? Let's check it out in that number 5 spot. I wonder if any of you guys could guess this. In the number 5 spot. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, Sarah Yaradaba family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a place right out of history. The Flintstones. I have not seen that movie in a very long time. When's the last time you watched the Flintstones movie? It's not surprising that this is number 5, even though I wouldn't have thought of it, because this hits all the quadrants, y'all. 4 quadrants. This is, even though this has a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes, as a kid, I ate this movie up. It's also got an unreal cast. Rick Moranis being in this movie, John Goodman being in this movie, truly legendary. Rosie O'Donnell, Halle Berry, Elizabeth Taylor. Like, y'all are kidding me. Y'all are in an effing Flintstones movie with that kind of a cast. It's a yes from me. It's a yes from me. I feel like 27 is so low. Why would it be that low? Shout out to PLD in the house. He says, She-Jex have been awesome. Can't wait for you guys to go through Friday 13th and hopefully eventually Halloween. I have seen well, I don't know if I saw all the Halloween movies. But I know I've seen all the recent ones. Friday the 13th, I've never seen any of them. So I'm very excited for us to cover that franchise. And then I want to do the Evil Dead franchise because I've never seen any of that. Okay, so that was number 5. Number 4, I don't think I saw any of you guys guess this yet. Holiday movies tend to do very well, though. The Santa Claus. I saw this when I was younger, the Tim Allen movie. I don't remember it well. This is 73% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, holiday movies. And still almost no Hanukkah movies. Make my movie Hollywood. Hollywood swingers. Swinger? What is the actual words? Guys, I just be making up words all the time to lyrics all out here. Like, I don't know what it is, but if you say it with confidence, nobody questions you. But I did not say it with confidence. Streamlabs in, Super Chat in. If we get enough support in here, I think probably like 2 more Streamlabs, then I will read this letter, my last letter, and I'll show you guys whatever he put in here, which I don't know what it is, but I can see there's something more than a letter. Baco Loco with the super sticker. Thank you for the sticker, baby. And a big shout out to Vegas Ready, Baco Loco, PLD, and Logic Blaster, Eric with the CK, Stan Stryer, Lloyd Nance, Ash, RQ, MD, SMD, Mike Joyce. Yeah, for all you guys for the support in the Streamlabs and the Super Chat. It's a fan-funded show. Without you, I couldn't do it. So thank you for being here. All right, continuing with these movies. True Lies. Somebody mentioned earlier that True Lies is their fave movie. So it's cool that it made the chart. It was Lloyd who mentioned it. And it's number 3 on this. Going to number 2. This, I believe this won the Oscar this year, right? Forrest Gump. Did Forrest Gump win the Oscar? I think it beat out Shawshank, which isn't even on this list, nor is Schindler's List. Crazy. Schindler's List isn't on this list. But is that in poor taste? Maybe. And the number 1 movie this year, finally, giving credit where credit is due, this is my number 1 favorite Disney movie of all time. Didn't used to be when I was a kid, but boy, oh boy, does it hit later, especially if you're part of the DPC. DPC, yeah, you know me, Lion King. He's the king of lions, y'all. He's part of the Dead Parents Club. Simba, my dude, I feel for you. Lion King is, I cannot get enough of the lessons in it. Is there more important a lesson in life than remember who you are? I use that in my absolute darkest moments. Remember who you are is like, that hits. Sometimes we really be out here fucking forgetting. And when you feel down or when you're not feeling like it, remember who you are. I love it. Also, it's the greatest music of, I mean, like any movie. So good. I don't know that we've ever seen a movie deserve to be at the number one spot more than this. Made $295 million dollar bills, y'all, compared to the Flintstones in that fifth position at 130. So almost double. But it only beat out Forrest Gump by $1 million. So very close. Forrest Gump was 294 mil. Lion King 295 mil. But Forrest Gump had a bigger budget than Lion King. Is that true? No, maybe it did better domestically. See, I copy and paste it, but I don't know what numbers I'm looking at. I do not know. Somebody tell me. Y'all tell me. You guys be the host. You guys host the freaking show, okay? Why don't ya? Next Streamlabs that we get in, I will read this letter and show you guys what's in here. So send it in, and I appreciate you guys. What is the biggest surprise on this list? For movies, Lion King, Forrest Gump, True Lies, Santa Claus, Flintstones. For TV, Seinfeld, ER, Home Improvement, Grace Under Fire, Monday Night Football. For music, The Sign, I Swear, I'll Make Love to You, Power of Love, Hero. The songs still crack me up. Or is it the fact that Shawshank Redemption and Schindler's List were not even on this list? How do you guys feel about the 1994 being Year of the Dog, which means sign born under loyalty and anxiety? Let me know, y'all. In the super chat, Paco Loco, I'll doing Collider, my favorite episode, CM Park, Peanut Butter Falcon. Let's see. I think you mean CM Punk, unless CM Park is somebody I don't remember. And yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon it's just like such a great movie. The Shy stuff is so freaking freaky, but yeah. Yep. Brandy loves all those songs. Good. Shout out to Brandy, my mod. Okay. Always remember Streamlabs are more supportive than Super Chats, but because we've gotten a good amount of support, I'm going to start opening this up and hope that you guys continue to support throughout the show. And I will be back here tomorrow. So maybe for that one. Let's see what we got in this. It says Roxanne, 3 years old, July 13th, 1994. And then it says under it, sealed August 15th, 1994. Maybe that has to do with whatever's in here. What do you guys want? The letter first or what's in here first? I bet it gives away what's in here. So I'll look at the things that are in here. Okay. Okay, so these are just to keep it straight. This is a ticket to Woodstock 94. August 13th and 14th in New York, general admission $135. 2 more days of peace and music. Okay, so I bet this was my dad's ticket to Woodstock 1994. It is in like absolute mint condition. This looks better than tickets that I get now. Fresh. Kind of cool. Let's see. All right. This one is folded a different way than usual. And it's 6 pages. Y'all ready for this? I like to move it. Let's just not spill on this, shall we? So for the rest of the streams, I'll be giving you guys my favorite memories from that year. But for these streams, these letters, I feel like really do the job. Okay. And in the meantime, continue to send in your Streamlabs and your Super Chats. Much appreciated. Thank you, my dears. Need them. I want them. I want to continue doing this series. So let me have them if you want me to continue too. Okay. My darling Roxanne, To be a child is the most wonderful thing in life. A child like you. I wish I had been as well adjusted a child as you are. You are the greatest kid. Anyway, the only thing better than being a child is being a parent. I thank you for the opportunity to be yours. You will know what I mean if you are a mommy someday. Not yet. Let me tell you a little about you. And then he circled you. He's been underlining and capitalizing and circling. Sure, you are smart and beautiful and lots of other things, but what you are in your heart is nice. Yeah, nice, like sweet. Nice can be a gray kind of word covering a lot of ground. Maybe something you would say about someone you met for the first time. I don't mean it that way at all. You are nice in the narrowest form of the word. It is the basis on which all your other character traits are built. You are the kid that shares, and you do it because you want to. You tell mommy and daddy you will be good before we go out, and sure enough, you are good wherever we go. That's because you're nice. See, I told you, Roxanne, I have to tell you that you always have a smile on your face. In fact, your smile is one of the most memorable I have ever seen. It has such a sincerity to it. The smiling, beautiful fear face of my daughter coming toward me is nearly equaled by your swagger walking away. You have a unique walk, Roxanne. That's 2 in a row where he's commented on my walk. Y'all know I still can't walk or run well. Your knees don't really bend much at all. Oh my God, for the second year in a row. And of course, your feet are as flat as your dada's, parentheses, daddy's. So you kind of waddle in a refined kind of way, to and fro, with your hair swishing left and left, halfway down your back, and all in one big puff of straight, wispy hair. Oh, I love that daughter of mine. Well, this summer we have made a couple of trips to Colonial Acres, a family owned motel and cottage on Cape Cod. Well, we didn't own that by the time I was an adult, so, or can remember, so must have been something my grandpa owned, including a trip for your birthday week with Uncle Howie and family, Uncle Andy and family, and of course, Grammy and Papa Miller. We celebrated your birthday earlier in our cottage. Great, great gifts, Rock. Oh, that's my best nickname for you. Bet Bet it sticks. Rock is still what he calls me to this day. Um, a Barbie yacht from Auntie Susan, capable, no doubt, of sailing the seven seas while entertaining a young girl's fantasies for hours. Good luck with it, my little 3-year-old. To answer your question of earlier, yes, that is a big number, but not as big as 5, right? He put that in quotes, so I must have asked him that day. This 3 a big number, but not as big as 5. We have a big trip coming up later in the summer to Monterey for a family reunion of mommy's side. We used to do that every other year. Hey, you know what I am do you know what I am doing the middle of next month? I'm going to Woodstock Music Festival. Ask me about it someday. So let's see. You were a little young for camp this summer, and you have had to listen to Jet's camp stories all summer so far. You will be starting school in the fall. I'll tell you about it in your 4-year letter. Okay, so we must have finished then. And then this says August 12th, 1994. Hi, Roxy. Sorry for the delay in finishing this letter. I waited till now purposely, and the enclosed ticket is my birthday gift to you. Here I am at Woodstock, sitting in my truck on night 1 of the concert. I'm in a parking lot 30 minutes from the site, and despite taking a shuttle to the event, did not even see the stages today. I'm sure I will tomorrow. Anyway, my darling daughter, happy 3 years old, and frame this old ticket or something. I love you so very much, Daddy. I would say that might even be the best one yet. I mean, how freaking cool is that? I should frame that ticket. And I will. I love that. I should frame all these letters too. I mean, it's just, I feel so grateful that he did this. What a fun thing for parents to do. Another great letter. So those are the 3 he's given me so far. What do you guys think? Is it giving you a little insight to me? It's cool to know that some of my characteristics, like still to this day, the things that people say about me are things that he wrote in this letter, that I am inquisitive, generous. Like I have no issues sharing with anything with anybody ever at any point in my life. Um, I I think I am nice, even though I've always said that's a quality I don't care about, but I do. Like I don't care that somebody is like fake nice. I care somebody is good. And I feel like that's what he meant. Paco Loco, when y'all interview the director of that story was crazy, Peanut Butter Falcon. I don't remember what the story was. Let me know. Paco Loco, thank you for the super sticker, babe. And J Dog, love these letters. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all of that. Just so wild to have letters from him. I wish I had more letters from my mom, but I'm just going to be grateful right now to have these. Okay, my loves. Well, thank you so much for your support today. Let's think about tomorrow. I will probably stream right after Only Stupid Answers Patreons. So I'll probably be here at 12:15, maybe 12:15 to 1:15, something like that. And if I don't do it then I'll do it tomorrow night. It might be tomorrow night because I actually don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow night. We shall see. But I will let you guys know. I always post it in the Patreon. And I will see you guys tomorrow for 1995. 1919, that's 1985, but this is going to be 1995. Eric with the CK and the Streamlabs. Thank you for that parting, Streamlabs. He says, Eric with the CK here again. I know, joke about to get old. No, never. Movie for 94, The Crow. Great movie. Rip Brandon Lee. Just happens the film is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Enjoy the night, Roxy. Gotta work in the AM on the East Coast. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Yeah, every movie from 1994 is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year because these are all things from 94. Okay. Yeah, Brandy, I know. I'm sorry, my dear. DPC, I'm with you. Okay, my love. Stay safe, stay same. Put down the toilet seat and live. We don't want the flumes. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Justice to everyone who has lost their lives due to excessive force. My body, my choice. Wherever you're on the rainbow, we love you. Happy Pride Month, babies. We stand with the women of Iran, some of the bravest women we've ever seen. Golden sparkles to the Zen one himself, Glenn Caesar, wherever you are. We're thinking about you. Hope you are doing well. So well that you just are so busy you can't even be here with us. That you're just enjoying your life. That's what I hope. Paco Loco, your smile is killer, though. Thank you for the kashish, my dears. Okay, that is all for now. Happy 1994. See you later, Gators. Hope you have exactly the day that you deserve.